Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Jiri. Today we'll be talking about Kingsland University, just my opinions and review on basically um, how it's going for me in the university, and if you guys are trying to or thinking about joining, things to take consideration, as well as what to expect. Of course, I won't be saying what kind of assignments you're going to be getting and um, type of stuff. I'm just going to go over the curriculum that says on their website before even joining in, as well as uh, basically what to expect and what kind of, community it is and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, basically I'm in the program in Kingsland University, which is considered a college. Um, but I'm in the program of Zero to Blockchain Developer, which is basically learning nothing from coding to becoming a full blockchain developer as well as a full stack developer. But first, you're going to be learning the full stack development, which I think is like 6 months. Um, and then the blockchain developer part is another, I think, 3 to 6 months, depending on how fast you want to learn it. Um, but it's kind of like a coding bootcamp just because you are going to be learning it fairly fast, rather than traditional schools like give you English homework, science, stuff like that, rather than this just focuses on coding, helping you to become one, and basically showing you what it actually is like in the field. Um, I'm gonna be getting into that, but it's mainly literally googling a lot of stuff. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna give you like a brief summary of it, or whatever I'm looking at my phone. I will put it on the screen, to the left or to the right, so you guys can follow along. So basically, how to go from zero to blockchain developer in as little as a year. Do you have a burning desire? Blah blah blah. Full stack developer is an engineer who can handle all the work of databases, servers, systems, engineering, and clients. Depending on the broad project, what customer need may be a mobile stack, a web stack, or a native application stack. This career beautifully combines creativity and analytically thinking. So basically, what that means is you will be learning how to create programs, databases, how to um, use the data from, let's say, an existing database or a program and manipulate to your own, um, as well as creating mobile apps and stuff like that. A blockchain developer is responsible of developing and optimizing blockchain protocols, creating the architecture of blockchain systems, and developing smart contracts and web apps using blockchain technology. It's one of the fastest growing technologies in the world and puts you on a cutting edge. Our zero blockchain programs teaches you both. So basically, in summary, blockchain developer, um, right? A lot of people may know blockchain from Bitcoin and crypto, which where I've been introduced. I've been into crypto and Bitcoin since 2016, even beginning of it, late 15. Um, but yeah, I've been reading a lot of white papers from there on, and very enthusiastic about blockchain and knowing that it's going to be the future just because even now, right? PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, all these big financial companies or even institutions are adopting or buying softwares from these type of decentralized networks. So not just that, but even governments too. So there's going to be a lot of job opportunities out there for freelancing, definitely, as well as building a business in that of building just softwares alone to sell it to banks and companies or even governments, which is really awesome and cool. So that's why I'm in it, because I won't have to worry about getting a job and stuff like that. But cool thing about it is that since you are going to be doing full stack development, you could easily get a job during the school or even after the full stack development, and then learn the blockchain software part, or you could learn both side to side depending on how much time you have, right? So the first thing you're going to learn is programming basics with JS, JS fundamentals, JS advanced, JS applications, JS backend, and React JS. So you basically going to be learning all those topics. Me personally, right now, I am in JS Advanced. So I'm in the third topic. So I'm basically in the third month as of right now. And yes, these do go in a monthly um, curriculum just because they are trying to get you as fast. But so thing is, it does get a little bit hectic if you do have a full-time job, because you're trying to catch up to classes, catch up to homework, because of course it's all new to you and every week is a different lesson. It will get a very stressful, but that's where you gotta let your teachers know, as well as your fellow classmates, like, hey, I need help. Um, like, um, we had class today, and basically we talked about, hey, we're not catching up to our teachers, and they did give us I guess you say a week to catch up, and then we're a week behind on the curriculum, basically. It already happened to us once, but then again, we asked for more time, and they're really cool teachers. A lot of the graders, as you may say, that do grade our homework are from Asia, but people who actually do teach us are in the same state as the actual college, so that's really cool. But yeah, like, teachers are really great. The curriculum's really fun to do, but it does get a little bit hectic if you're fairly new to coding, and trying to learn basically a lot of it. But they do make you research it in Google, because you can't remember code. It's just impossible because there's so many different variations of variables, strings, arrays, and stuff like that. So it is very hard to get into that type of stuff. So that's why they've been coding for a long time. Even they said, like, hey, you're not gonna get everything. That's why you gotta have Google as your best friend, to get you through everything. So they do give you like some, I guess you could say, hints, and some problems do get a little bit hard just because they want you to look it up and figure it out yourself rather than spoon feeding you everything, so that you know how it is going to be in the field, when you're working for a client or a business, right? But yeah, and then the blockchain developer program, you'll be focusing on the essentials. So what is blockchain, where it came from, who made it, um, cryptography you're going to be learning as well. How does a blockchain wallet work, and how do transactions work? Many of you may not know what that even is, but basically, the way that they work is decentralized, so it goes peer to peer. It bounces off a lot of other computers. Um, and cryptography, of course, is the decentralization part of it. Smart contracts and solidities, which is a really cool topic, and then designing dApps, um, which my which I don't really know, to be honest. dApp is fairly new to me, so I'm gonna actually Google that after this video. And then after that, you get to the developer um, actual part, which is these essentials. Basically, you're going to be working and designing a lot of C++, JavaScript, and building stuff, which is really cool. And then the last topic will be designing dApps, um, which is basically side chains, um, platforms, architecture, decentralized storage. So you're building a database, um, how it looks like, the design of it. So basically a lot of C++, HTML. You'll be doing a lot of PHP and all, like, the back end stuff, which is not hard to do. It just depends on, you know, if you know how to Google the right stuff. So yeah. Another cool thing about the college as well is that they have two different options for tuition. Is you pay now, right, and then you just pay the fee up front, or you pay later. So the cool thing about the pay later option is that you get to learn a lot of code, and until you don't get your job, you don't have to pay. So let's say, the cool thing what this program does is they actually help you get a job. they do a lot of your LinkedIn. Like they don't do it themselves, like they help you do it. But they do a lot of your LinkedIn job applications, and basically help you work with companies that they're partnered with, to land you a job so that they know for sure they're getting their money back. I think it's a year or two where basically you don't get your if you don't get a job in the specific field, then you don't have to pay. And then let's say the third year you actually get your job, then you still don't have to pay because it's that 2 year contract or 1 year contract, I think. So that's really cool. Which me personally I went with because it's a no brainer. But yeah, so basically that's my review on Kingsland University. In my opinion, teachers are awesome, students are awesome. If you guys do start this, I really recommend connecting with students, just because you guys could do study halls, you guys could talk about each other's code, see the way that other people code, and just keep thinking and seeing it so that you know what you're reading, um, in Visual Studio Code or whatever kind of um, code editor you use. But yeah, hopefully that helped a lot, because I know there's not that much reviews on YouTube, so hopefully this helps out. If it did, hit a like. If it didn't, then let me know what I could improve on so I could do a future video update, because like I said, this is only my third month. But yeah, guys, hopefully that helped out. If you guys did like it, leave a comment, and hit the like button. Alright, guys, take care, and we'll see you for the next video.